G'day folks, Savo here again. Welcome to Outback with Savo, and today I'm going to show you just a few things that you can do with items around the house you would have already bought. Usually you'll throw them in the bin. How about we change that up a bit, turn it on its head, use those things instead of filling up the landfill and just wasting it and increasing our carbon footprint tenfold. Let's repurpose some of those things and get some decent use out of them for your garden. Okay, so today I've got a few things to show you. There are more to come, but for now I've just got a couple of things just to fill in this video for you, just to give you a bit of an idea and get your mind working a little bit to see what you can use around the house instead of maybe just throwing it straight in the trash. Okay, see how you go. A small soft drink bottle, cut the top off obviously, drill some holes in the bottom there for drainage, fill it with soil, pop a seed in there, and you're good to go. So once your plant is grown to 4 or 5 centimetres, about 2 to 3 inches, you simply upturn this, give it a little tap, the seedling will come out, and then you go and plant that into its final position for growing. Easily done. And if you're not sure if it's going to work for you or not, that's what I prepared earlier. So, as you can see, they work and they grow really well in these, especially you have them inside where the conditions are perfect. You'll laugh at them. The next thing I want to talk about is plant identifiers like this one here. Okay, this, as you can see there, is a bit hard to read it, but red bell pepper. I'll show you how I make those. You can even write the date on those, nice and easy. This is from a meat container that we bought at the supermarket. Most things, most meats come in these days. So instead of throwing them out straight away, why not use them out? Out of this one, you're going to get so many different plant identifiers, which look just like that once you've cut them off. You can write the plant itself on there, the identification of it, and the date that you planted the seed or whatever, so that you can keep a track of it. So what I do is from the side, I'll turn that around, which is where this one came from originally. I just cut out a section like that. Once you have your section, get your trusty scissors, and then very carefully, because you don't want to cut yourself, people, cut in between those dividers there, all the way up. There we go. And there you have it. Another plant identifier, which you can just pop straight into your plant, as that one is, and then you'll never lose track of what it is and when you planted it. Nice and easy. A humble toilet roll holder. Made of cardboard. Why not recycle it in a different way instead of throwing it in the recycle bin? We're going to use that as one of our seed pods. So what we do is, we cut, show you on this one, trusty scissors once again. We cut some slots up the side, not too far up, but try and make them fairly even, because what you're going to do next, once you've got your slots in there, that one's not really even, but then what you want to do is you're going to fold these in individually on top of each other, like so. And then you should end up with something like this. So when they're all folded over, you close it off the end. And as you can see in there, you've got a nice, perfect little container for your seed to go in. So once you're at that stage, you fill the cylinder then with your potting mix, plant your seed in there, put your identifier in there, and then wait. The beauty of these is, once they get to a stage where they're ready to be planted into their final position, just take the whole thing, plant it either in the ground if you're going to sow it in the ground, or into a nice big pot, depending on what you're growing. And the cardboard itself will eventually break down, go back into the soil, and your carbon footprint has just been reduced. And if you're not sure if they work or not, here's one again that I prepared earlier. So as you can see, it's nice and healthy. It's growing well, and that container is already starting to break down, as you can see. So it's not long now before they'll go in the ground and she'll be away. And that's a red bell as well. And you might say, well, Southo, they're just going to fall over. Yeah, and I totally agree, they will fall over. So what I do is I repurpose a soft drink container again, cut the top off, place it down, place your pod straight in there, and you're good to go. And again, as soon as it's ready to be planted in its final resting place, just pull it straight out, straight in the ground where it's going to go and remain, and then you're laughing. And again, you've reduced your carbon footprint by using 3 different items just in this one planter. So come on people, instead of just filling up the ground with our rubbish, why not start repurposing it? It's better for everyone. It's one of the large meat containers that you buy from the supermarket as well. Perfect for your seedlings. Drill holes in the bottom for your drainage. Make sure you put something under it obviously, otherwise you're going to get water everywhere. And the perfect container size for all your seedlings. Once they get big enough, transplant them into their final resting position for further growth. Beautiful. Why throw things out like this, people? No need. There you go folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like for me, share the video, that'd be fantastic. And if you haven't done already, hit the subscribe for me, so every time I do a new video, you're going to get it straight away. Okay, I've got to go now. See you next time.